My name was on the street. And we bounce from this here, I'm gonna go down in them corners, let them people know word did not get back to me. Let them know Marlo stepped to any motherfucker, Omar, Barksdale, whoever. My name is my name.
Yo, what's that word, everybody? I got this segment that I want to play from Candace Owens' live stream that she did earlier today. And during this live stream, you all, Candace Owens broke news. However, you all, what she said further confirms to me that Candace Owens is in fact in on the conspiracy. According to Candace Owens, she's making claims that Charlie Kirk had a pulse on his way to the hospital. Now, before we get to the exact hospital that they took Charlie Kirk to, I think it's mighty ironic that they're running with the narrative that Charlie Kirk had a pulse when he got shot with a 30-06 rifle in his neck right next to his jugular. When I seen that shot, you all, it looked to me as though he was DOA. And I've actually looked at videos of marksmen taking shots with that same 30-06 rifle, and they used a dummy neck, and it literally tore the head off of the mannequin, you all. So I think it's mighty ironic that Charlie Kirk got hit with a 30-06 rifle, and now the Fed narrative is that he had a pulse. However, you all, the second thing that I think is alarming is the fact that Candace Owens forgot that she told us Charlie Kirk's security team took him to a hospital that was farther away. They had two options: to go to a hospital that was closer. So if Charlie Kirk had a pulse, why would Charlie Kirk's security team take him to a hospital that was out of the way? I want you all to marinate on those words while I play the clip of Candace Owens.
Charlie gets transported to, I know I keep saying this wrong, Timpanogos Hospital. He's raced into surgery. That is confirmed. All of that is true. The conspiracies around that can be shut down. He was raced into surgery. He did still have a pulse. And when it was determined that his life could not be saved, and after his next of kin, obviously Erica, was informed, so Erica's not in the hospital, to make that clear, something strange happened. The surgeon wanted to do what he always does, right? He wanted to clean Charlie up before his wife got to the hospital. Except he was blocked by federal officers who were already at the hospital. They stopped him from being allowed to return to the operating room. This allegedly got him pretty fired up. It's never happened before. It's inappropriate. It sounds inappropriate for federal officers to say, I know you just came out of there from trying to save his life, but you're not allowed to go back in the operating room. I'm on orders. No one's allowed to access this body. And this doctor's pretty connected, been around a long time, has a lot of contacts, and is like, this is ridiculous. I'm going back in there. I want to make him presentable for his wife to get here, yada, yada. I'm paraphrasing here. You can imagine the scene. And so he doesn't take no for an answer, and he places a phone call. I am assuming, now this person did not say it was a phone call to DC, but said it was likely a phone call to someone political and somebody who was very high up, who then ordered the feds to stand down and to allow him to do what he had always done, which is to make sure that Charlie looked good enough for his wife to see him. Kind of weird. Weird because we are in manhunt hours. We're talking 2.5 hours, maybe up to 3 hours after Charlie got shot. And the feds are not just at the hospital trying to take cameras down from inside the hospital, as we learned they seized the cameras on that day, but they're also blocking the surgeon's access to an operating room. Shouldn't you be outside racing to find who the killer is? Like, what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? There's a process. Why do you need to guard this body from the surgeon who tried to save his life? That doesn't make any sense. But there's more. Okay. Honestly, I think what I'm going to tell you more is, like I said, should not say explosive. I should say it's not explosive. Before you can catch your breath on the information I've just given you, I'd also like you to hear the very super interesting story of how which I will now refer to as the non-smoking gun, was actually discovered.